Hello everybody, Martin Tyler is my name, Alan Smith is his name alongside me, and we're hoping to bring you some fine action from this game today. And today's match is Granada versus Valencia. Valencia in excellent form. They certainly showed it in their home match, their last match against Celta.
Yeah, nip and tuck, but they came out 3-2 winners, and I think they could follow it up here with another win.
What we've got in this game, Alan, is a visiting team that won't be fazed by the atmosphere in this ground because they know they can defend.
It's a wonderful asset to have, isn't it, on the road, coming to a ground like this, and to know that you really have got a good defence.
Let's check on Granada and their 11 players. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come over all defensive, this team. But if they're on the front foot, that three up front can cause the opposition back four some problems.
Valencia will go with this team today. Diego Alves starts in goal. Eliakim Mangala plays with Ayman Abdenour as the centre-backs. We'll see how the striking option works with just one up front. This is the player who's refused to sign a new contract. We haven't heard much from him. He's a substitute today, incidentally. His agent has been telling us the inside story from his point of view.
Not surprisingly, his agent thinks he's worth more money, it seems, but whether we'll see the player in action, if he's used off the bench, is another story.
Valente Larrazabal, ready to get the game underway. And it's Valencia getting this first half underway. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. It's nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. And the cross comes in now. And safely behind for a goal kick. I'm just worried about the rain only, in that it's impairing a bit our visibility of the proceedings out there on the pitch.
Yeah, we're nice and dry up here, but unlike the players, who will be pretty wet after 5 minutes.
Pablo Piatti. Here's a chance to attack. Shot on! What a fine save! Valencia have got a corner now. Goes for goal with the header. Abdenour! Terrific stop. Ayman Abdenour comes in with a tackle. And that's good support as they build this attack. It was good play until they got that challenge in. Just taking the heat out of the moment, the ball back to the goalkeeper. Here the challenge is a good one. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Silva. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. He's coming forward with some danger. Well, they've wasted that crossing position. He's had a go here. And there's the interception. Could be dangerous. Corner given after that tackle. Defied belief, that save. We've got to see it again.
Well, his reactions were just second to none.
And he goes for goal with his head. Well, that's the opener. And it's been coming. The better side, but you have to score when you're on top. We wondered whether they would do that, but they have done, and they've done it in fine style. Oh, what about that goal for Valencia, Alan?
Well, one of those goals that looks like has been practiced on the training ground several times.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. He's at Cuenca. Rodrigo. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. There's good progress with this attack. And the cross is in. Shots on here. Well, he won't be watching the playback of this game, will he? Because that is, well, horrendous.
He's going to get some stick for that. Even more if they end up losing this match.
Pablo Piatti made the challenge well. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Well, they're in a good position here. One back very quickly. Here's Siqueira. Rodrigo. Oh, that doesn't look too good. Probably a pulled muscle. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Well, we could get... And it's a shot now! Splendid goal here. Well, they've taken the low route here, and they've got themselves a goal well out of the keeper's reach. Fantastic from the neutral point of view that the game is level again. Let's see the replay now. Level, both sides have scored here now. Rodrigo. It goes out wide again. Excellent passing, great interplay. Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. Well, this could have an edge to it, isn't it? Because I know the home team are pretty upset with what happened in the away game when they were beaten. They weren't too pleased about their performance or indeed the reception that they got.
No. They got taught a lesson that day, and I'm sure there's been a lot of words spoken by the losing team since, so it might be a closer one here.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. And here's the shot. Goalkeeper hangs on. First touch was good, but he's got to work hard to keep the ball. Here's Mangala. Siqueira. There's some potential in this move. Tremendous understanding from these players. He's got his shot off now. Goalkeeper can only parry it out. Home team have some work to do, Alan, because they've lost their last two games. They've got home advantage. They need to win today.
Yeah, they do. Bit of pressure on them in front of their own fans, but I fancy them to do it here, actually.
Short passes, they're keeping the ball. And in goes the cross. Being moved around nicely here with this passing game. One of the players that we really thought at the start of the game would be the sort of guy we're talking at the end for the right reasons, but we might not mention him in a positive way, the way he's played today.
Well, I think that's fair. He hasn't had the service. He's been popping up in decent areas, and he's got a little frustrated at times. Really hasn't seen enough of the ball.
Pablo Piatti. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Clever little back heel. On to the attack now. He went in well. So here we are at half-time, and it's 1-1. An extraordinary first half. One team absolutely dominating the game, and yet they're not in front.
And the danger is it so often happens that they're left to regret that load of missed chances that they endured in that first half.
Well, we're up and running again for the second half. No change in the weather, I'm sad to say. The sky's still heavy and the rain's still falling. Well, they're in a good position here. Comes in strongly. And now the shot! That's a good block. Attacking now. This with a chance to go into the lead now. It's a chance well taken, and they now lead the game. Well, he knew exactly where the goalkeeper was going, and he just steered it past him into the bottom corner.
Yeah, he's a fine finisher, this boy, and never panics, passes it into that corner.
And we restart the game 2-1. Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. He's at Cuenca. It's looking good, this move. Just take a note of this on EA Sports, the La Liga fixture coming up for Granada. They'll be hosting Celta Vigo.
Well, when you look at the matches in the past between these two, he doesn't usually disappoint, and I don't think this one will either.
Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Good challenge. Could make a chance with this tackle. It's decent attacking play, good skill with the ball to beat a man. They're looking to make the change now as quickly as possible, the home team. Nothing wrong with that tackle. In fact, it was a terrific effort. Just working away to try and find an opening. That's got him out of a tight area with that back heel. He's coming forward with some danger. And shoots! Goalkeeper hangs on. And he keeps possession with that header. That's good support play from his teammates. Tito. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. Cuenca! And that'll be a corner. Substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. And he's in there with a header. Oh, so close with that header.
Oh, he's good at that, isn't he? He really does connect well with those neck muscles.
Oh, what a good ball into the middle.
Oh, he's put his head in his hands, and you can see why. It's an absolute sitter.
Ayman Abdennour. Here's Siqueira. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Valencia's next game, Alan?
They're playing Sevilla in the next match in La Liga. I think this could be pretty easy for them.
Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. On the cross, blocked well by the defender. Referee has pointed for a corner. Well, time is ticking away. It's time for a change, and here it comes. And he heads it for goal. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Through pass. Shots on here. And the ball's gone out for a corner. They've decided to make a change, and being behind, you can understand that. "20 minutes of the 90 still to play. And that will be a goal kick. Well, the rain has been very heavy. It looks as though it's just starting to ease a bit, thank goodness.
Yeah, I was getting wet up here in the Gancha, Martin, so a bit of a relief, that.
Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Excellent passing, great interplay. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Well, good through ball. Comes in strongly. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, there's just a risk that they might get caught out. It's Pereira. Played into the middle. They cope with it well defensively. Well, it's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Shot off! It's the crossbar! And he's met it with his head. And the header doesn't really challenge him.
He could have thrown his cap on that one. Poor header.
Still, as we are on the scoreline, but there's still time, even this late in the game, for a twist to the tail. Nani. Now the countdown is to 10 minutes left. Into the attacking third. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Pablo Piatti. Nicely played through ball. And it is a goal kick. The The supporters, Alan, trying to play their part here and lift the home team.
Yeah, I think they believe, Martin. The question is, do those players down on the pitch believe as well here?
We're into the closing minutes now. 5 minutes left on the clock. Keeper's ball. Nice interplay between the two of them. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Good challenge. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Well, they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Isaac Cuenca. Tito. Confident and quality on the ball. Defender to it first. Three minutes, that's what's going to be played for added time. Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass. Gets his foot in there. Read the play well to intercept. That final whistle does confirm that they do have a Champions Cup place secured for next season. It's perhaps not what they were aiming for at the start, but it's a pretty good achievement from a long campaign of hard graft.
Yeah, I mean, it means so much, doesn't it, the Champions Cup these days, in terms of prestige and revenue, and you've just got to be in that competition to regard yourself as one of the big fish, and they're in that company now, so brilliant stuff.
Shot on! What a fine save! Goes for goal with the header. Abdenour! Terrific stop. And he goes for goal with his head. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Or we could get... And it's a shot now! Attacking now. This with a chance to go into the lead now. It's a chance well taken, and they now lead the game. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. Cuenca! It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Shot on! It's the crossbar!